Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Do you see what's going on? It's getting crazy out there. It's getting insane. No! It's crazy what's happening. And oh, by the way, Indiana, I'm back! Oh, yes, I'm back in Indiana again. And as a matter of fact, we'll be doing a live broadcast in the Salvation Station at 12 noon. Brock Begley will be producing the broadcast for us. Got a ton of stuff to get for you, so get ready. Get ready. It's going to be powerful. But first, let's put a shout out right now. Can we do that? Yeah, let's do it. Let's put a shout out right now for www.mypillow.com. Oh, it felt so good when I got back home late last night. I just went to sleep on my mypillow.com in my own bed. It felt beautiful. It felt beautiful. And go, by the way, listen, Mike Landau has done such a great job with his company up there in Minnesota. And it doesn't matter if Walmart and Target and Bed Bath and Beyond and these guys, the big retailers, want to kick him out, because you can't kick him out of heaven. You can't stop a good product either. And you can't stop the body of Christ. Guys, I partnered up with Mike Landau because he's a really a great guy, a good Christian guy. I like the way he stands for Jesus. And he loves America. Go right now to www.mypillow.com/Paul. That's www.mypillow.com/Paul. And use the promo code Paul and get incredible savings, not only on the pillows, but on the towel set, the sheets, the slippers. I mean, he's reduced prices. It's off the charts. What is he doing? It's incredible. But he's passing the savings along to you. Go to www.mypillow.com/Paul and use the promo code Paul. Again, that promo code Paul, and you will get the great deals. My Pillow, they're really good. Okay, here's what's going on. Good to see everybody. It's getting crazy out there, but the earth, literally, the sun, the solar flares exploded on the sun. Over a dozen of them that were M-class solar flares. Plus 27 fireballs broke through the Earth's atmosphere last night. And we have inbound asteroids headed this way. It's something's going on in the heavens. The Bible said there will be signs in the sun, the moon, the stars, distress of nations with perplexity. The sea and the waves will be roaring. Okay? And so there's no question that's going on. The Earth just dodged a lot of CMEs. It seemed like sunspot AR 3088 would never stop exploding. But over the past 4 days, the strangely magnetized active region created more than a dozen M-class solar flares on the sun. We had joy, we had fun, now we got solar flares on the sun. And those CMEs are sending radiation, UV rays, and cosmic rays on you and me. Don't let the sun go down on me. I hear Clay Aiken sing. It's a mystery. It's like the sun going down on me. Yes, guys, I'm serious. This is the fulfillment of the biblical prophecy in the Bible, that there would be these strange sights and fearful. There would be strange signs and fearful sights in the heavens, and we're seeing it now. Let's talk about it. Over at reports over here at spaceweather.com says the Earth just dodged a lot of CMEs. It seemed like sunspot AR 3088 would never stop exploding. And over the past 4 days, the strangely magnetized active region has produced more than a dozen M-class solar flares. Each X-ray peaked in the graph produced a corresponding shortwave radio blackout on Earth. No part of our planet was not untouched. Radiation levels are spiking across the world. More than half of the explosions also produced a coronal mass ejection. Earth dodged a lot of them, if not all of them. Some might have glanced. Only one, maybe two, delivered glancing blows of no consequence. We really dodged a huge bullet, and all the rest sailed harmlessly into space. But the simple reason why we're bringing this up, folks, is because if AR 3088 had been Earth-facing, then most of those explosions occurred from that sunspot would have hit the Earth directly. We might have had catastrophic, cataclysmic, apocalyptic events of a biblical portion, really, of biblical proportions. It might have happened had they hit us. Now, those 27 fireballs that broke through the Earth's atmosphere came from every different direction. They're not part of a meteor shower. They just came from everywhere. The velocity and the penetration of these fireballs into the Earth's atmosphere created some extremely spectacular results in the heavens. And then there's the asteroids. Asteroids! Potentially hazardous asteroids! Yes. Matter of fact, last night there was a 4.8 lunar distance asteroid. It's asteroid 2022 QX4 that just went past the Earth. Today we have one, or last night there was a second one also. It was asteroid 2017 BU. And then tomorrow night we have one. We have two tomorrow night. Asteroid 2022 QX1 and 2022 QZ6. Now, QZ6 will come within 3.3 lunar distance of the Earth. Then we'll have two asteroids on the 1st of September. We'll have one on the 2nd, and they'll keep coming, and they won't let up. As the closer we get to the Feast of Trumpets, on September 25th and 26th, the closer we get, actually it starts on Friday night, you guys know that. The Sabbath starts on Friday night, September 24th at 6 o'clock, and then it goes through Saturday. So, Feast of Trumpets is coming, but so is the heavens on fire. And so, you know, when you hear what Pastor Mark Biltz is saying about this could potentially be the rapture, this could be the actual trumpet sounding, because it's the end of a Shemitah. There's a lot going on here. But also, we also hear BP Earthwatch saying that all the indicators economically is that there could be a global meltdown, or maybe this is the beginning of the Great Reset. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe the rapture does happen, and that sets off an incredible cascading event of a great reset. I don't know. I'm just gonna say now, it is the Feast of Trumpets. Here's what I believe. I don't think it's the rapture this year. Could be. And I don't think we'll have a total meltdown. I don't. I think though we are going to have we're already seeing the economy already economically struggling, and will probably continue to struggle. But I just can't see the world letting a meltdown happen just before the midterms. I just can't see Biden and his regime letting things. He's going to figure out a way to prop this thing up, just at least to get past the midterms. Then you might see completely massive layoffs right after that. But certainly, meltdown, no. Could the stock market take a dip? Yeah. But Main Street should stay afloat. I'm just saying that based on politically. And biblically, we could always have, we don't know the day nor the hour the Lord's coming back. Mark Biltz could be absolutely dead on. He's not predicting the rapture. He just says it is a high possibility based on the analysis of biblical prophecy. But then again, no one knows the day nor the hour. Mark would tell you that. Pastor Mark would tell you that. I've interviewed him many, many times. But he is saying, you better be watching. You better be watching. And I agree with that. You better be watching because the Lord is coming soon. I'm going to be live today, again at 12 noon, and we will talk more about that. But don't get rattled when you can be rattled. Are you serious? Don't get rattled now. For the resurrection is coming. For the dead in Christ are going to rise first. And Israel has already been re-established. Are you serious?
Saturday was silent, and surely it was through. Since when has impossible ever stopped you? Friday's disappointment is Sunday's empty tomb. Since when has impossible ever stopped you? sound of a dry bones rattling. This is the praise, make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. Pentecostal fire, stirring something new. You're not gonna run out of miracles anytime soon. Your resurrection power, it runs in my veins too. I believe there's another miracle here in this room. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. This is the praise, make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling.
Come on, somebody.
My God is able to save and deliver and heal and restore anything that He wants to. Just ask the man who was thrown on the bones of Elisha if there's anything that He can do. Just ask the stone that was rolled at the tomb in the garden what happens when God says to move. I feel Him moving it now. I feel Him doing it now. I feel Him doing it now. Do it now. Do it now. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. Yeah, this is the praise, make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again.
That's right.
Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling.
Are you serious?
Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Prophesy and say to them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up from your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. Then you shall know that I am the Lord, and I will put my spirit in you, and I will place you in your own land, and you shall live. I will place you
In your own land, you shall live.
live.
Come with me to Israel. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Dry bones live. Dry bones live. Gonna live again. Open the grave. I'm coming out. Gonna live again. Oh, that's right. mean, it just doesn't get any better than that, does it? Oh, man. Rattle. That's right. It really, really does rattle. Guys, go with me to Israel. Go with me to Israel, okay? Go with us to Israel. We're going February 7th through the 17th. This will be a trip of a lifetime. Paul and Heidi, we want you to go with us, and we will be with you every step of the way. You can be added to the trip. Now, we're wanting to take 100 people. And immediately, 40 people signed up. I mean, I said, wow, in the first 3 days. And now we're hovering at around 50 so far. So there's like 50 seats left. Now, here's the thing. If you go ahead and get on the phone this morning and call that number on the screen, 1-800-929-4684, hit the option 2. That's 1-800-929-4684, option 2. And you might be on hold a little bit. When you get a hold of somebody, tell them you want to go to Israel with Pastor Paul and Heidi and that you're trying to get registered. Okay, or you can go online right now if you want to, and you can go to paulbegleyprophecy.com, and you can, if you scroll down just right on the main page, just scroll down a little bit, it'll say Israel Trip Tour. Click there. It'll take you to Noseworthy site, Noseworthy Travel. It'll take you to their site, and there's the form. You just fill it out pretty quickly. You do it right online. Okay, and then what you do is you give your deposit of $300 per person down, and that locks down your seat. Now, if there's 2 of you going, it'd be perfect. Sign up, get you both in there, get both your $300 deposits down. This is a trip of a lifetime. I really want you to go with us because we want to go take you down to the Jordan River and get you baptized in the beautiful Jordan River. I mean, it's incredible. I really want you to experience that. I want to take you to the Garden Tomb. Can I just do that? I know this is PBT technology, but right there. I want to take you to the Garden Tomb, where we'll be doing praise and worship with Israel Hall, Joseph Shackelford, and Renee Teray, and others, and take communion there. Baptism in the Jordan River, all the holy sites, the Dead Sea. You'll see it all. Okay, you'll see it every bit. It will change your life. I promise you that. We will go to. Look at this. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to let you go. We're going to leave on the 7th. We'll arrive in Tel Aviv, Israel on the 8th. We'll then take a bus or 2 buses all the way to Jerusalem and check into our first-class hotel where we will rest the night. And then the next morning, February 9th, we'll get up and go straight to the Mount of Olives. It's insanely awesome to go to the Mount of Olives. We'll go straight to the Garden of the Mount of Olives. We'll take a team picture there, or everybody that goes with us. We'll do praise and worship there. I'll also do a couple television segments there, of which you'll be the studio audience. So that's all going to happen on the opening right out of the blocks. Then from the Mount of Olives, we're going to walk on down to the Garden of Gethsemane, or we'll take the bus back down probably. But we'll go down to the Garden of Gethsemane, where you'll walk through the garden where Jesus prayed, and his sweat became as great drops of blood. We will also visit Mary's tomb while we're there, because it's right there. And that's another tremendous thing to take place. We'll go to the Armenian quarters. There's 4 quarters in the old city of Jerusalem. We'll go to the Armenian quarter, and you'll just be so blessed in that area. The Tomb of Mary, which is a Crusader church that's thought to mark the tomb of Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. And we'll have lunch also in the Armenian quarter in one of the lovely restaurants there. So again, what a great morning we'll have. And it doesn't get any better, because from there we're going to go to where there's excavations have been going on with the Temple Mount, and you'll get to go there and get to sift through. It's really cool, but they set it up for, it's really easy for you, where you can get to sift through some of the excavation from the Temple Mount. And when we do that, every time we go, you find pottery, you find pieces of tile or mosaics. People find different types of things that are from the period of Jesus Christ. And 2 years ago when we went, one lady, she found a Roman coin that was 2,000 years old, and it was great. course, all of that, we don't get to take any of that, but you're helping excavate it basically. But we took pictures, and it was a big deal because ever so often somebody finds a coin, and one of our people did. That's just something we're going to do all on that very first day. It gets better each day. I'm not going to go through it all, but you can get the brochure. Get a hold of Tara Trogler. Get a hold of Tara Trogler. Go to my, what's the phone number there, folks? Tara, are you in the chat room? I tell you what you want to do. If you're saying, Pastor, I'm trying to understand what to do, send an email right now. There it is. Send that email to Tara Trogler at Tara Trogler at, or Trogler. I say Trogler, but their name is Tara Trogler at gmail.com. That's Tara Trogler at gmail.com. And just send an email. Say, Tara, I'm thinking about really going to Israel. What do I need to do? Help me out. Okay. If you want to do that way. If you already pretty well know, you go straight to the, pick up the phone and call yourself. Okay. There's the phone number there. But let Tara help you. We're going to get you signed up. We want to get you in. We want you to go. Okay. The seats are available. We need to fill up both buses. Take 100 people and just be blessed. We can even take more than 100 if we need it. I've reserved enough for 120, but let's get 100 anyway. We're about halfway there, and the deal is, you can still get signed up, and then you don't have to pay for it all at one shot. You have a little bit of time. I'm trying to remember when you pay $300 down, and then there's the first installment. I don't remember the date on that. Okay, the first installment is due on October 25th, and then the rest of the payment due is November 24th. So once you do it today, go ahead and get registered. If you got a passport, perfect. If you don't, you can still get one in time. But get yourself ready. Get your seat reserved. $300 to get you reserved. Now you're in, okay? And you do that today. That reserves your seat. And then you have till October 25th to make the first installment on this trip. And then on November 24th, that is the final day that you make a full payment, because then we have to completely submit all that and buy the airfare tickets and all that. So that gives you plenty of time to get this done, guys. And if you might say, well, I don't know if I can afford the whole thing. Maybe there's some family members. Maybe some of your children or grandkids. Maybe there's a brother or sisters, or maybe there's a parent or a siblings. You know, if you went to them and say, look, I really want to go on this trip, and I'm a couple grand short or something, whatever it is, or I just need some help, I need some sponsors. Get a hold of your family. Tell them what you want to do. If you tell them this is the trip of a lifetime. I just had a guy, got a man, he's 84 years old, down in the Villages in Florida, and this was his lifelong dream, that he always wanted to go to Israel before he dies. And he's in pretty good health, too. He's 84, but he's in good health. And a personal family member of his said, you know what, I always wanted to go too, but I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to go. I tell you what I want to do. I'm paying for your entire trip. And they went ahead and just made the commitment. And so he's going, and I gave him a big hug Sunday. He's so happy to get to go. This could be your day. So get it done, guys. Get it done. All right. Now, I'm going to be back at 12 noon. Brock Begley's going to be joining me. We'll be in the Salvation Station here in Indiana. We are going to absolutely... Oh, and somebody said, can I still get a ticket to the webinar? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Go right now. Get your ticket right now and watch the webinar. It's phenomenal. And people are still buying tickets. I've seen that some people were still ordering their tickets. About, 12 or 13 people yesterday. And they're still ordering them. You can order them right on and on and on. Get your tickets. Don't miss this. Or if you want to order the DVD or the flash drive of the entire conference, you can do that. Go to my website. Okay, let's get it done. So it's not too late to watch the webinar. And when you get your ticket, you can watch it for a whole year. It's not a download now. It's an on-demand. That's very important because sometimes people get misunderstood. It's not a download. It's an on-demand. In other words, you get a link. That's your private link, and you're able to go there and watch this webinar as many times as you want. So some people are already watching Heidi's interview with Geraldine Orozco, some people told me they've watched it 3 times. And then they watched Mike Around the World because he confirms. And the thing is, those two don't even know what was going on. They've never spoke to each other. But although Mike did admit, didn't he? He did admit Thursday that he knew. He said, I said, do you know her? And there was this pause. And then he said, well, I've seen her file. Okay, I've seen her file. Which he's in some high top secret levels to where he can see anybody's file. I never ask him, have you seen my file? Because I already know what that answer is. Of course, he's read my file. Mike! I won't ask him. Anyway, give your life to Jesus Christ, guys. Yeah, the government keeps a file on people. Maybe not everybody, but definitely keep a file on folks that they want to keep an eye on. All right, I gotta let you go. I gotta pull this whole program together. I got Bart Begley and Brock Begley working on research for me right now on it, and I'm sitting here gabbing with you. I gotta get it done. I got stuff to do. Are you serious? Oh, and tonight I'm going to be a guest on Clyde Lewis's show, Ground Zero. Ground Zero. So I'm going to be a guest on the show. And so some of you know who he is. He has a syndicated radio show across the country, as well as his website. You can listen to it tonight live. I'll be a guest on his show on Ground Zero live tonight. All right. I wonder what he wants to talk about. He's supposed to send me an email. Do you think he wants to talk about aliens, or does he want to talk about something else? Can I just look? Maybe he sent me the email, and I really need to know. I really need to know what we're talking about. Let's just check before I let you guys go. That's crazy. It's just crazy what's going on. I'll tell you what. Give me a moment to collect my thoughts and reflect on everything that's going on in my life. Oh, Lord. I'll find it. Oh, you say, Begley, I can't believe you're doing this right now, live on the air when we're sitting here. I know what you're thinking, but it's not that bad, really. Well, here, listen to Lexi sing then, if you can't deal with it. I'll let Lexi sing her song on our brand new album called Epiphany. Her song's called Epiphany.
Epiphany songs by Church of the Apostles on Amazon Music.
Alexis, no.
No snow is expected today. Hey, I wanted to tell you.
Alexis, stop. Alexis, stop.
Keep your helmet. Keep your license. Just a flesh wound. Here's your rifle. Crawling up the beaches now. So I think he's bleeding out. And some things you just can't speak.
Powerful song, Lexi Begley.
Summon your Scream Squad to
Stop all that. Stop this, guys, please. Lexi Begley and Epiphany. All right, guys. Yes, Ground Zero tonight. I'll be guest on Ground Zero tonight with Clyde Lewis. You can check that out. And thank you, Miss CD. All right, guys. I will see you. Thank you. I'll put that up there. That's the website. I don't know what the topic is. He's going to send it to me, but he hasn't sent it yet. All right. All right, guys, I'll let you go. See you at 12 noon. Don't be late. All right? It'll be great. Remember, Jesus is coming soon. Are you saved? We're running out of time. We really are.